Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot, look at me. Stylish, stylish, masterpiece. Body, body, hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. It's that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. I don't know no. Me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk. There with the whole team, and we riding on it. I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down. Then I woman. They be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. It's that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it.
coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Portland Snowhawks and the Detroit Lions. Taken from about the 12. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action. Mariota. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Complete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is taken at the 15. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 85 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now this one to his tight end down on the right side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mariota Mariota now from the 50. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Buying time to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Kaepernick's pass.
From 17 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defense about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
SEC violation.
No doubt.
TJ Logan on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try to get back in this game?
It's a big play there for the Lions. 54 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Get there and pick it. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick, eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Kaepernick now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Flowers, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. You know, a week ago was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen. He had 5 sacks. Here we go again.
And he's the type of player that will keep an offensive staff up all week, trying to figure out how to slow him down. But at some point, they just have to take account of themselves and say, I got to get bodies in front of him so it doesn't disrupt the offense totally. 2 things you can do in that situation, run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Kaepernick. Flush to, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Trey Flowers. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Swift, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On second and goal, Mariota. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
They'll run the draw with Mostert. And some space here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up to Rose. Touchdown! Henry Rose. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This is T.J. Logan to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
T.J. Logan on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Mariota. As he got popped as he was throwing it. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick looking for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The 2nd down.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
20-yard line.
From the gun, Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
28. Lions nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. With it on the return is Logan. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Inside the 35. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mariota now. His throw caught on the 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score Snowhawks 28, Lions 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. He's going to fire one deep. This is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
I should have put a stamp on
And
that.
he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Raheem Mostert, an 80-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
With it on the return, it's Logan. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Mariota on 1st down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
The 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Running is Swift. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Swift. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Robert Foster, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Snow Hawks, 36.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
In his own end zone, it's Kaepernick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
At the line of scrimmage.
Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. Second down and goal. Mariota. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Lions were able to draw a bit closer.
His kick is...
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. You're not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 1-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They find some open field here.
Every return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is Mariota. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 32 that time.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota. He's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. T.J. Hockenson as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half.
Ties the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
At the 12-yard line.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he's got his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
52-yard attempt.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So, sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Kaepernick now on first down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Mariota to throw it. Got an open man. It's Foster. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 48 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mariota. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Samson Ebukam in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Mike Pennell. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Mike Pennell dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over.
22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
17-yard line.
Now Mariota. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 27 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. The left side completion to Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
From the gun, here's Swift. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
DeAndre.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Mariota. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Mariota. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go down the line before getting us inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Mariota going to run on the option. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Marcus Mariota, 26 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work.
Lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
He missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. Fighting him off. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense. And then in the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Mariota on the keeper.
He'll get the first down more inside the 12. And finally wrestled down at the 11. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
11-yard line.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
The field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose, but otherwise, just kneel down.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Lions 52. Snowhawks 43.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded in the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film.
He's got him in, complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Desmond Trufant, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Lions 52.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Detroit, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
was hating. All of them it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon laces. Foil plans like the gold place. And the whipping up